أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Respected Imam Shamshad Nasir Sahib, Naib Sahib, Imam Farhan Rabbani Sahib, respected parents, and my very, very dear beloved Atfal, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So this is our second annual rally here in Chicago, a regional rally here in Chicago. Though I'm speaking to you, but we're recording the message, so this message could be played for the other 11 rallies or 10 rallies that are going on throughout the USA. So I'm going to try to speak very slowly and use the words that you guys could understand, but I'm asking next 5 minutes of your time. So please pay attention to what I'm going to say. I'm going to talk about only one thing, but I really want all of you to pay attention and listen to what I'm trying to explain, all right? So I live about 3 hours away from here, and in the morning when I left Oshkosh to come to Chicago around 5:30, I happened to start watching Hazur's address at Jalsa Salana, Germany. And I can tell you it was remarkable. It made me extremely emotional while driving and listening to it, and especially listening to it live and being part of the dua. It was an amazing experience. And after that, I started thinking about what should I speak in a few moments that I have with you. And I realized that I went back to see how and why I was listening to that address by Hazur, and why not listening to some music, why not listening to rap or whatever. So it realized that it occurred to me that when I was your age, my parents made sure that our entire family sat down in front of TV to listen to the Friday sermons on a regular basis, and made sure that whenever there was Jalsa Salana, the coverage of Jalsa Salana on NTA, we as an entire family sat down and we kind of celebrated that, enjoyed, watched the live coverage, listened to the speeches, especially listened to the address by Hazrat Khilafat. It was an amazing experience. And it took me back 15 to 20 years to realize that, 20 years later, I am standing here and talking to you. And it occurred to me that, that one habit that my parents tried to instill in me at that age is still here. So I wanted to bring the same message back to you, that you are at an age where it is important for you. Whatever habits that you have today are going to be there when you get to my age or the age of your parents or the age of your grandparents. It is really hard to get rid of those habits. And I can look upon myself and some of the bad habits I had when I was your age. I'm telling you, I'm struggling with them right now. So I wanted to let you know that this is your age. This is the prime age where whatever you can do good will stay with you. So please, from these rallies, from these Jamaat events that we do, take something back, which is you need to have good habits in you. And one of the ways that you can really look back and come back is to come to masjid on a regular basis, offer your salat, and stay connected with Khilafat and Nizam-e Jamaat. Hazrat Khilafat al-Masih Rabi was asked, Rahimullah was asked a question about 10-15 years ago, that that we have children who grew in Western countries. How do we make sure that they follow the Islamic teachings, and how can we make them better persons? And Hazur said that have them connected with Jamaat, bring them to masjid, and have them have that connection with Khilafat al-Masih. So I want to remind you, all of you, that if one thing you can take back is to promise that you will go back, you will listen to the Friday sermons by Hazur. If you can't get up at 7 a.m. to listen to the Friday sermon on Friday, right? Come back, it's on YouTube, you can listen to it, but make an event out of that. Don't just read a summary. Don't tell anyone to tell you what happened or what Hazur said. Hazur talks to all of us. That includes elders, that includes all of you on a regular basis every Friday. So the message is that you listen to the Friday sermon by Hazur. and pay attention to that. Now, there are going to be times where you won't understand what Hazur is saying. You can listen to the English translation of that, or you can ask your parents to explain it to you. One of the take is that please don't hesitate to ask questions. You are at an age where you're going to have questions. So there's no dumb question, there is no bad questions. It's okay to ask questions. And it is our job to satisfy that and answer you. If we can't, we'll definitely reach out to the folks who can answer those questions. So please remember, you have to stay attached to the Jamaat and Khilafat. And Allah Ta'ala says in Holy Quran, وَاتَّصِمُوا بِحَبْلِ اللَّهِ جَمِيعًا, that hold firmly to the rope of Allah. What really means is there are three things in it. What is the rope of Allah? For us, the rope of Allah is Khilafat. We need to make sure that we hold that rope. And firmly really means, if you guys grab something and you need to grab it really hard, that's the firm grip that we're looking for, right? And Jamia stands for all of you. So if Masroor here is the only one who's writing letters to Huzur, or Ammar is the only one who's writing letters to Huzur, or Bilal is the only one listening to the Friday sermon, that is not right. All of you should be listening to the Friday sermons and writing letters to Huzur. Because Huzur talks to you 4 times or 5 times a month, and if you don't write back in writing letters to Huzur, that's pretty bad. So my only suggestion is that please try to, at this age, this is your age, to have that habit of having a relationship with Khilafat. How many of you have Xbox or PS3? Right? Ammar, what's your favorite game?
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty? Alright, good. So if you keep playing it every day, how old are you now?
13.
13. So let's just say if you keep playing that every day for the next 12 years, what will happen?
I'll be really good.
You'll be really good. That's the point. If you stay connected with Khilafat at this age and keep doing it, you will be the best among all of the people and your generations to come, your children and their children. So as an Ahmadi Muslims, this is our responsibility to make sure that we stay connected with Khilafat. So my humble request that goes out to some of the parents here as well, and I truly appreciate the parents and the organizers here as well for having this amazing rally that we're kicking off now. Please make sure that you include Atfal in your daily life, in the life that we should live by the teachings of Prophet Messiah Islam and the Islamic teachings that are being told and explained to us by Prophet Messiah Islam. So please, that is my humble request. One promise, as I said, go back and only one thing, stay connected with Khilafat and Jamaat. Don't skip your Atfal classes or Tahir academies that we organize for you. They are extremely important. Don't skip your Ijtima because hey, I'm tired, I can't get up early, I have school. These are all excuses. If you had a school field trip that takes you to Shed Aquarium, would you skip it? No. So why Atfal rally? Why Ijtima? Why events that are organized by us? So please remember and take this message back. May Allah be with us and remember all of yourselves in prayers as well. So Jazakallah.